Legend of War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Bloody Hands going up against Karaza Karak, where our army is not bad, but theirs is just vastly better than ours. It's just one army versus one army. We do have one WAR unit, but that counts for nothing. So, on very hard battle difficulty, this is rated way higher than us, and it's largely just due to all the heroes. These are fairly high-level heroes. Thorgrim Won'T Die is going to be insanely difficult to deal with. Ideally, if we can army loss them, that'd be great. But let's jump in here and see what we can do. Alright, just reading out the email, he says, "Hi Legend, here is a disaster battle for you to consider. The auto-resolve says decisive defeat, but I tried really hard and managed to escape with a valiant defeat." I don't know what he means by escape, because there's no running away from this. If you lose the battle, you get wiped out. There is a forest patch in the middle of the field where I hid the bulk of my forces while putting skulkers behind the enemy lines and letting the boars roam freely. I killed all their artillery, some archers, units, as well as 2 heroes before Thorgrim came and finished me. Okay, so yeah, that's the biggest concern here. We don't really have anything here that's going to trade well against Thorgrim, except for maybe the Savage Orc Arrow boys. So here's the patch of trees. I actually think he did the right thing. I, once again, just need to do it better. So we'll hide these units in here, because I really don't want to use them at the start because of all that artillery. Once we've taken out their artillery, and maybe their missile units, not that many of the missile units, so once we've done that, then we can bring them out. So the nasty skulkers, their job is to take out the artillery, but if I rush them in at the start, they're not going to get the job done, so I need to isolate them from their artillery. Okay, now, let's bring all the cavalry over here. This should keep us hidden. Now, if they start advancing, I'll take these guys out, and, hang on. If these guys are... Oh, right, I should have not controlled large armies, actually, now that I think about it, because these guys here, they're going to give away my position. I'll actually bring them in over from here. I should have denied my reinforcements. It's not that big of a deal. Won't matter in the grand scheme of things, I think, but that's what I should have done. And this one over here. So, yeah, we'll be hidden there at the start, and if they advance towards us, I'll come out over this way to try to lure them away. Because as long as they've got a target to go after, they won't necessarily go searching for stuff, especially when they've got loads of artillery. Alright, what we want to do with our magic is get rid of the gyro bomber. Okay, everything is hidden except for him. So this terrain will work for us. Yep, that's fine. Alright. It's on very hard battle difficulty. Yep. Okay, so they're probably not going to shoot at the hero. See, if we had it on lower battle difficulty, we could just waste the enemy ammunition there. Because even on hard difficulty, they will shoot at the single entity. But on very hard, they will just sit there, it seems. Okay. Look, we can't win the battle by them just sitting here. That's not going to work for us. But we do have an opportunity here to get rid of at least one unit. Do you know what would also be good? We've got this blast spell here. If they're just going to sit there, what would be good if I could come over to about here and pop it down this line that way? We could destroy essentially the entire unit. We should really try to focus on their missile units. I think those are going to be the biggest concern for us. Those are usually the biggest damage output. But first thing, let's just get rid of this gyro bomber, because I think if I get close, I'll actually start doing something. They could also be waiting for my reinforcements to arrive, so let's try to delay that as long as possible. I really should have not controlled large army. That's probably what they're doing. They're waiting for my reinforcements to show up. Alright, you go over here. Right. They might advance soon. But yeah, if I can get a good shot of that blast in, I think that can make all the difference. But so far, this is a really good trade for Winds of Magic, because we've got plenty of it. And getting rid of the gyro bomber, that's a high value unit, and that's done no damage to us whatsoever, apart from just a little bit of Winds of Magic. But at 3 Winds of Magic a pop, it's pretty bloody good. Good value. Don't bring these guys in close just yet. Alright. I don't think I could have delayed that any further. I shouldn't have controlled large armies. Unless, of course, if we did control large armies, they would have advanced at the start. I just don't know. Well, they're rearranging what is that? Ah, okay, so they're moving that guy back, made him obstructed by terrain, so I need to move up here. No, they're still just sitting there. Alright, one more shot and they'll take this out. So we used up about, I don't know, 20 odd magic. Getting rid of a gyro bomber, that's well worth it. Okay, since they're still just sitting there, let's take this opportunity and maybe try to get rid of these quarrelers with this blast. The Slayers may not let us do it. Yeah, the thing is, because of the terrain, I have to get in fairly close in order to pull this off. Okay, looks like they're starting to advance now. Yeah, I may not actually be able to do that. But let's just see. They're not going to shoot at us, so at least I can run circles around them to some degree. Okay, here we go. Here's something. Here's something. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Did a lot of damage. It's not the best blast I've ever seen. I only had one use of it though. Oh, now they want to shoot at me? Okay. Rid of slowness. Great. Luckily, even with that, we're still pretty quick. Okay, if we can get their units to chase after us and leave their artillery behind, then the nasty skulkers can get at them. Or even the boars. But I just got to get a clean shot on them. Otherwise, if we charge in there, for one thing, they won't get the job done. Because you've got to wipe them out completely. Because if even a handful of them survive, then they'll just keep getting back on the artillery. Because they're basically unbreakable. Alright, now, in terms of our spell casting, now that we've taken out the Gyro Bomber, I think Vindictive Glare, using it against their troops, is better than using it against Thorgrim. Because Thorgrim's just too resistant. We're just not going to do much damage to him. Whereas this actually has decent piercing through various units. You can get some decent damage in. It's only 3 winds of magic, it's not so bad. Alright, I'm not going to run this one around. If it let it get wiped out, it's fine. They haven't actually spotted us yet. They should remember that we were there. They're even sending the artillery to shoot us on very hard battle difficulty. That is not something that I'm used to seeing. Like, if I was them, I'd just try to use Tom for... Oh, he's got the shotgun. He's short range. That's good. Did I just get that for free? I think I just casted that for free. There is... I'm well aware of an exploit. I don't really try to do it because it's kind of low impact. That if you move your character the moment they shoot a magic missile spell, they'll actually cast the spell for free without any cooldown. So you could essentially have unlimited winds of magic. But to do that in this battle would take forever. I'm not trying to do it. I shouldn't have done that. That traded it really poorly for damage there. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Still waiting for an opportunity. Sometimes you just got to be patient with these things. The opportunities present themselves eventually. I'm not trying to waste their ammo. Although, if I have to, I will. In the meantime, just keep using the Vindictive Glares. Actually not too bad against Slayers, because we don't have heaps of armor piercing, and they don't have any armor. Even though they've got spell resistance. I mean, everything's got spell resistance. God, that's so annoying. Tell them to cast something and they just keep moving. You really gotta babysit these spells. So that definitely cast. Okay, see how their artillery is getting isolated? Okay, I need to somehow squeeze these guys through here to get at those artillery without getting detected by the Dragonback Slayers there. So I need to lure them a bit more this way, just not too close over here. Maybe I'll even try using this on the Grudge Throwers there. Yeah, the terrain's a little bit rough. It's not using it. Okay, squeeze through there. Hopefully they don't detect us. But these guys here are nice and isolated. I could bring the Boar Riders over here, but as soon as they see them, they'll turn back around and come at them, whereas they won't see us until the last moment with these guys here. Also, Nazi Skulkers are kind of better at killing artillery than Boar Riders. I'm just saying I could do that. That's it. Drawing them over here. This is good. Yeah, I think I'd prefer to just take out their units as opposed to the heroes. I think I want to army loss them. That's it. Now they've still got an artillery piece over here, but I'll settle for taking out 3 of them. So, it does about 400 damage to a unit. But I think if I shot it into Thorgrim, we might do about 100 damage. Even though he's a higher value unit, he's just got so much resistance. Let's have a look. 3 wins of magic's not so bad. And considering we got a free one before, let's see how much damage we actually do to him. Fucking hell. Really gotta babysit it. Okay, head-on attack there. That did less than 100 damage. So yeah, that's not really a good choice on him. Good. With that one overcasting constantly, he will eventually kill himself. Alright. Let's get ready. Try to make sure that all of our guys can hit them at the same time. Because as soon as one of them's detected, these guys are going to turn around. This is good so far. Just keep luring them over this way. I want to make sure we hit all 3 of these at the same time. Okay, units are revealed, then charge in. Here we go, here we go. That's it. Seems like the other one over here isn't going to budge. Alright, I actually need to get back around this way here now, because I don't want to lure them to the rest of our units, but this is really good for us. We might be able to walk out of this without any damage at all, because they didn't get a chance to shoot at us. Squeeze in through there, that's good. But yeah, if that runesmith wants to keep overcasting Rune of Slowness, that's good, because it doesn't actually do any damage to us. It doesn't slow us down enough where they can catch us. Okay, there we go. You gotta wait until the enemy units are highlighted red before you cast that. Okay, now this one's actually shooting at us. So I need to be done with this quickly, and then hide again. Come on. Good, that one's wiped out, and this one here, not too bad. This one over here, though, it's taken them ages for some reason. Alright, let's see if we can use Vindictive Glare to get rid of... No, don't worry, I'll find a way to get rid of the Grudge Throwers later. Okay. Maybe I should be using Vindictive Glare to get rid of that one. That'll hide again in a moment. Okay, cool. Get away from it. Okay, they're aware of their existence, but if we can get back into Stalk, they won't be able to target us. Yeah, let's try to use Vindictive Glare to... Oh, God. Yeah, those Grudge Throwers do a lot of damage. To get rid of the Grudge Throwers here. Let's see if this works. Okay, head-on shot with it. Destroyed it. Okay, well that means that it will just take 4 head-on shots with that to destroy a Grudge Thrower unit. Yeah, they're hidden still. A little bit worried about that, actually. Okay, okay. Oh, I see what's happened. These guys here have become discovered. I need to move them around this way. Did that destroy it? No, that wasn't a head-on attack there with that. Yeah, those ones got discovered. That's what happened there. Alright, these guys, you switch sides with them, actually. Alright, your job is now to try to take out the grudge thrower. This one here still hasn't stalked. Why not? You're ages away from them. Do you have like one troop that got stuck somewhere? Okay, there we go. He's out of it. They can't target him anymore. Alright, at least I've only got 3 artillery pieces left with that. So far the battle's gone pretty well. Minimal amount of damage done to us. And we've taken out, what, 4 of their units? Plus, all this running around is making them tired, while our guys get to remain fresh. That does make a big difference.
Moving fast. Right shaver. This one's a biggie. I'll kill him.
I'm gonna just try to get them off the artillery by charging into them. Kill the crew this way. Could use this. I was saving that for later though.
Shifting. Moving fast. Shifting.
No, that didn't really work.
Moving fast.
Try again with this. Okay, the problem now is that he's aiming for the crew, not the actual artillery. And that's what I need him to do. Because the crew doesn't matter at all if we get rid of the artillery. And it's a lot quicker to get rid of it that way. Maybe let's... No, save that for single entities. Okay, they're going after the cavalry now, because they can see it. Their jig's up with them. But we'll get the Nazi skulkers back around this way. You stay put. Still got plenty of magic left in us. And it would be well worth it if we can get rid of the artillery. Okay, at least it hit the artillery piece. But this is becoming a lot less cost efficient than it initially seemed like it was going to be. Yeah, I turned them off fire at will, that's good. Funny thing is, there's no way if you were walking past here that you wouldn't hear all of these savage orcs like screaming out, smash him down, you know, all the stupid shit that they would say. Especially this many of them. You wouldn't be able to hide that many savage orcs in a forest. It'd sound like a bloody rave party.
Moving fast. Shifting. Moving fast. Shifting.
Okay, the orc Araboys should definitely avoid any case of the slayers there.
Spells ready.
That's what the savage orcs should deal with. Okay. Eventually we should get rid of this. Come on. Come on, stop backing up and shoot. Nope. God, I tell you what, using the Nazi skulkers was a lot easier.
Moving fast.
Alright, need these guys to run around over here.
Right shaver.
Oh, wait, we're gonna get hit by the artillery if we're... No, they're gonna have to run back this way.
Shifting. Moving fast.
This is a big problem. I gotta stop... No, I've gotta bring them around over here. I've gotta... This one piece of artillery could cause me such a headache. Even though there's only 3 pieces of them remaining,
Moving
they can still do a ton of damage to these cavalry.
Take that.
Alright. Even if we didn't hit the... Yeah, see, now they're gonna aim for this. No, get back over there. The artillery piece will destroy orc boar boys. I gotta get them away from their range.
Shifting.
Might be time to bring them out soon.
The spells up there.
Alright. Didn't take much damage, so we're good there.
Back. Moving
And, you know, this guy here is getting some really good damage in. Even if it's not perfect.
This one's a biggie. Shifting. Moving fast.
I'm gonna charge back in there. I just can't seem to get rid of this with magic. The first one went down really easily, but the rest of them are causing problems now.
Right shaver.
Just gotta get them off the artillery here. guy's not exactly the best fighter, though.
Shifty.
Alright, I gotta use this. I gotta get rid of this fucking artillery.
The bad move.
Didn't want to have to use it, but that direct damage
Look,
isn't doing heaps.
me.
Just gotta get rid of the fucking unit.
Fast.
No, go for the Quarrelers. Those are more of a concern than the Dwarf Warriors. Okay, I think that direct damage actually got rid of another Grudge Thrower, so that's good. Alright, let's get them around over here. Get them around over this way.
Great shaman. This'll fix him. Moving fast.
Just knocked it over. Didn't do any damage.
Moving fast.
Keep aiming for the units.
This will have ya. Right then. Stop him.
Okay. Because, yeah, we can't charge these guys in yet. I need to isolate their other missile units. If they want to take them out.
Got a plan.
Because don't forget how badly outpowered we are as well.
Moving fast.
Good, they shot some of their own units there.
Shifting. Moving fast. Shifting.
Yeah, you stay put. These guys come round over this way. Alright, well, some of these Quarrelers aren't in amazing shape, and it's good that their forces are split up a little bit. It may be time really soon to split them up further by drawing these guys out. Taking our forces out and splitting them up into essentially two groups. The Savage Orcs and the Savage Orc Arrow Boys go in two different directions. Try to make the Dwarf army go all over the place. See, at the moment they're in two groups. I need them to go out into more than two groups. And this one here, yeah, just have them chase after us.
Looks fixed. Moving fast. Shifting.
So by my count, there are 3 units of Quarrelers. Okay. Where's... Okay, that's where their artillery is. That's reasonably isolated. Alright, I'm just going to send 1 unit of cavalry to go just charge into that. We just got to get rid of this. Right there. Okay, you guys here. Come on out.
Right shaman. Shifting. Moving fast.
Okay.
This one's a biggie. Sneaky stealing.
Okay.
Spells ready.
Yep, have them keep moving. You guys start coming around over this way. And yeah, if we can just bring like a couple of units over here at a time. If we bring Thorgrim over here by himself, I think the Savage Orc Arrow Boys might actually be able to handle it. The artillery's fucking shooting at us. That's why I need to take it out. It's isolated, we've got to go at it now. Only taken a little bit of damage so far,
Right shaman.
but it's got to go.
Shifting.
That's why I put so much effort into trying to take it out, because I knew how much damage that unit could do. Luckily, that should finish it off.
Look top through me. Moving fast. The bad move first.
Come on, before these guys arrive. Like I said, big problem, these guys fight to the bloody death. Okay, move out of the way. Move, 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 move. Don't be here when the Slayers arrive. Alright, let's get the Nazi Skulkers back over this way. Okay, that unit broke, but then it rallied, but
Got a plan.
it's... okay, it's got 3 troops left, which means it could man one of the Grudge Throwers.
Right shaman. This will have ya.
They're rallying right there. Okay, so we got it.
Come to spells.
This guy's getting decent damage in.
Shifting.
And we're running pretty low on magic now. Could save it up to use the Itchy Nuisance, though. That is a very good spell. Okay, good. The Grudge Throwers are all gone now. Alright, now we need to pick at our next target. Slayers, the Nasty Skulkers are actually pretty... No. No, we should use Savage Orcs against Slayers. Because the nasty Skulkers should take on armored units. Because these guys here don't have that much armor piercing. Relatively. Just keep trying to take out these Crawlers. Every single one of them that we kill is going to make a big difference here. I need the Cavalry now. Their job is to focus on the... That guy's nice and isolated. See if you can take him out. Normally, Cavalry is not great at taking out single entities, but that guy is not exactly a good fighter. Might trade reasonably well there. Taking him out, that's a lot of balance of power. At least do some damage to him. We can always try again later. Yeah, get out of there. You don't want these guys eating at our rear. We'll die before we kill that hero. Okay. The Savage Orcs here. I don't mind them fighting this Slayer unit. That's fine. As long as we're not getting shot at the same time. Oh, god damn it. That did so much damage. Freaking shocky. Yeah, we traded really poorly there. God, look how much damage that did. That's really going to hurt us in the long run. Yeah, so that guy there is a bit more of a concern than I thought. Okay, if we bring the other Orc boys over here, they're armor piercing. They should be able to handle the Longbeards. Problem is how long it takes for them to actually do that. Alright, you guys back off there a little bit. Just buy a little bit more time here. I still want to send the cavalry to take out Tom Phillips from there. Okay, Dragonback Slayers are isolated. Let's go for them. And the Hammerers are not great at dealing with nasty Skulkers. They're armor piercing, which is wasted on an unarmored unit. Okay, this is what we want to do. All split out all over the place. And I'll send in the... Okay, this looks good now. I'll send the Snarling Pump Wagon to help with this. Looks like he's going after the Goblin unit, because they can't see the nasty Skulkers. Okay. Just wait. These guys are on the way. Good, don't give him a chance to shoot, because that one shot did so much damage. Alright, here we go over here. Okay, charge at him. Hopefully they'll kill off the Slayers before... Oh, these ones are in a weird formation. Before their other units get over here. They've got this. This guy's terrible in melee, so that shouldn't be a problem. No, hang on, back off just a little bit. We want to surround them. Good, Slayers are not faring well against the Savage Orcs there. That guy's not faring well against the Cavalry. Good, we just want to make as best engagements we possibly can. We've kind of split this one unit off into two groups there. It's a bit weird. But nothing to consider is Hammerers are just really good units. So even though their type isn't really ideal for this... Oh crap, that's not good. Get away from them. Good, they took out those Slayers. These ones here pussyfooted around a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to be doing into like a skirmish versus skirmish. Even with 4 of these guys versus 1 of them, I don't think that's worth it. Doesn't really do much, but just do it anyway. Put this down. I might have to actually stand and fight there. Alright, so these are just some long beards. These guys can handle that. It's taking forever. It's getting done, but it's taking forever. Alright, these guys here, they're going to have to fight this quarreler. We don't have a choice. Back this into a corner. Alright, the hammer is gone. That's great. Dangerous unit. Very high value. That's gone. I don't think it did its worth. If we have a look before it gets wiped out, how much damage it... Nope, too bad. Too late, it's gone. Okay, get in fairly close so we can actually be accurate. And shoot it from there. Oh god, you guys need to hurry up with this. Alright, let's try to get someone fresh in there. Alright, good. Alright, those Dragonback Slayers, yeah, they just didn't really come over here. I was going to really rely on these guys here to take out Thorgrim, but I think they're trading reasonably well. How's this going for damage? Yeah, it's not too bad. Come on, is this guy fucking dead yet? How much damage has he done so far? Yeah, heaps. That was probably the best unit I could have sent in on them. Okay, back off again. That unit's gone. Draw this one in a little bit. Try to spread out a bit more. Oh my god. Alright, I need you guys to get over here. Let's try to get the Quarrelers now. With every unit that we get rid of theirs, they're not able to control the battlefield in the same way that they were before. Okay, we finally got him. And he's dead. Like, permanently dead now. What are these? Dwarf warriors? Okay, no, our boys can handle this. Okay, I'll give him one of these. Maybe just send these two. Go that way. Alright, move up. Move up. We gotta fight there. Oh, that terrain there wasn't ideal for us. Oh well. Alright, that charge there seems to be okay. A bunch of long beards there. That should be fine for these guys to handle. Just go for it. So that's going okay, but they just bloody fighting to the death. Let's cycle out and charge at them again. Okay, move up there. Charge back in. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of charging out. And the charge damage isn't amazing. We lost a lot of our Araboys there, and I really needed them for Thorgrim. But what could I do? They pinned me into a corner. I had nowhere to go. And now our armor-piercing units can't deal with these fucking goddamn dwarf units are strong. Even when you've got a type advantage, you don't actually have a type advantage. Okay, I need these guys over here, actually. Get rid of this one. Well, our guys are busy fighting these long beards. You need 6 of them to fight one. Try again. Try to charge into it. If I can just get this one to break. Okay, they're done. Stop shooting. Okay, I still got enough ammo that I could do some serious damage to Thorgrim. That's what I'm relying on here. I need these guys to get over here, take out these Quarrelers. Just run through them. Okay, they shouldn't have any trouble with the Dragonback Slayers. Just get over there. Oh my god. Then again, this does have 6 tiers of experience, and these guys are completely fresh recruits. So that does make a big difference. Which it can be very frustrating when you've got a unit which, on paper, looks like it would win in an engagement, but just totally doesn't. You know, we've got it completely surrounded, we've got it flanked, we're armor piercing, and they're winning. So what's this? Dwarf warriors? Okay, these guys here can handle that. They've had a bit of a chance to recover their fatigue, that's good. Put that one away. Well, this one comes in over here. The Slayers went down really easily, they were no problem. Because they got no armor. And these Longbeards, yeah, they did a fair bit of damage. Oh my god, these ones here, they're still fighting. Alright, these guys, their job now is to come around over here and shoot at Thorgrim. Get back, get back. Oh my god, it just never ends with this fucking dwarf warrior. Shouldn't have made this attack on that. I thought my guys could handle it. They just proven that they absolutely cannot. Just get them away from that. What a waste. Alright, that's working out pretty well. Alright, don't worry about these heroes with the arrow boys there, that's not going to work. God damn, I can't believe those dwarf warriors gave my orc war boys that much trouble. These ones over here, they didn't do much, that was much easier for them. But yeah, part of the problem is that these dwarves, they just fight to the fucking death. Alright, I'm going to use this on Thorgrim because I'm going to try to snipe him now. There's not that many units left. Come over here, help out with this. Alright, those dwarf warriors are great weapons. These guys here should be able to handle that. Good. God, even when we send multiple units just against one of theirs, we still struggle so much. It really gives you an idea of just how much weaker our army was to theirs. And that a head-on attack had no chance of victory. Absolutely none. And it seems like everything that I've done so far still could... I could have cheesed it harder. Good, that one's shattered. Alright, now with the archers, because Thorgrim is a relatively large unit, we're still going to need pretty much all of our ammunition to do any damage to him whatsoever, but I think this will trade reasonably well. Get them out of there. Alright, you guys go after this, try to get someone to come around the flank a little bit. Bring them in over here. We want to get in fairly close to Thorgrim so that we're accurate, because these guys here have poor accuracy. We don't want any shots missing. And they're significantly faster than Thorgrim. Okay, here we go. Shoot it right into his face. Not you. Let's move back. Alright, that seems to trade reasonably well for damage there. That seems to actually work. We have to make sure every shot counts though. I think we might actually be able to snipe him. I just wish we didn't get into that engagement before, but like I said, they forced my hand on that one. Couldn't hide these guys any longer and they sent the quarrelers at us. No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, how are we doing over here? Thing is, I really gotta babysit those these missile units here. But there's also other things going on that requires my attention. Not going great. Archers are just so bad at shooting at small-ish single entities.
Run, boys!
Can't say that's a lot of damage. We'll be here all day. Good thing he's not unbreakable. God damn, these dwarves are hard to fucking deal with. Alright, our guys completely surrounded them. Alright, looks like we're going to get into a bit of a slog. They haven't detected... Oh no, they have detected them. Okay, let's get back a bit. Alright, you guys resume fighting over there. This guy's not needed for dealing with Thorgrim. Alright, looks like we're just going to get into a bit of a melee brawl over here. What's this one? Rune of Speed? Okay, that's not ideal that they're going to cast that, because that increases their damage output quite significantly. That's it, Nasty Skulker's pretty good against Longbeards. Savage Orc should be okay at fighting this hero. You know what, let's get this guy in here and pop down Itchy Nuisance. Yeah, he's taking damage. Very slowly. I think we're trading reasonably well here. Right, so what's left after this? That's everything except for Thorgrim essentially sorted out. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he had a potion of toughness, right. It's like, I could have sworn I had done more damage to him than that. Doesn't matter because we just army lost him. Cool, yeah, there was just no dealing with Thorgrim. Fucking invincible dick. Let's get rid of these guys. There we go. Alright, well your army is fine. No units got wiped out. Not even the shit Y unit. Thorgrim's army will be obliterated apart from Thorgrim. There's no point even sending a cavalry unit over there. He's too close to the edge. But let's kill off these characters if we can. Especially that one. The Thane's not that big of a deal. But man, that was a really freaking tough battle. Having to juggle so many different things, and so many engagements were just not favorable. Or not like amazingly favorable. Like, I thought that when we threw in certain, especially the cavalry, into those infantry, that it really wouldn't take them that long to kill them, and if we had just left them to fight, they would have actually lost. But the good thing here is that Thorgrim has lost a very experienced army. He's the only survivor in this battle. There we go. I definitely think that could have gone better. If I was to do it again, here are the changes that I would make. I wouldn't send the cavalry to go and fight dwarf warriors. Honestly, the savage orcs and the nasty skulkers did pretty well there. I would try a bit harder to make sure that the cavalry fought the quarrelers and not have the savage orc arrow boys get into a skirmish with them. But every single one of our units, every single one of them did more than their worth. It's just that this was a very strong army. Like, none of their units did that much value. See, this one here got 168 kills on way lower tier units. Plus, they have loads of physical resistance as well. No one was going to trade well against that, except for maybe the Savage Orc Arrow Boys. Maybe I should have used them against them. Okay, well, let's get you... Oh my god. Replenishment or money? I think you need money. And Thorgrim walks away without any damage. But yeah, sometimes they've got... This is actually very common. They've got legendary lords or characters that you just can't deal with, and they just walk away from the battle more or less unscathed. And even though he lost the battle, he got some experience, making him even stronger next time. Which is why you need to press your advantage there and finish him off. Don't give him a chance to recover. unfortunately, you staying in enemy territory like that, not being in camp stance, which I imagine you probably were, but you got pulled out of it because I think you withdraw. You wouldn't have gotten any replenishment. And you don't have enough movement. Hang on, you do actually have enough movement if you get rid of this one here. I'm going to do this one for you. If you get rid of this, yeah, there you go. The War armies slow you down. You need to make sure that you sort this out this turn. Okay, I'm not going to do it for you because this should be... It's an easy auto resolve, so, well, not really. You can fight this battle manually. Thorgrim shouldn't be that difficult because he's on permanent exhaustion. Use the Savage Orc Arrow Boys and just ensure that he never even reaches you. They don't have any mass units apart from this one here. You should be able to handle that. So I'll just leave that under siege for you. That's not a disaster battle. You can handle that. And you've got reinforcements over here if you absolutely need. But yeah, that's another thing with War armies. They absolutely do slow you down. So if you're in a situation like that and you've just got one unit in your War, just disband it because it was totally useless. I should have just wasted that unit in the battle. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.